Hey everyone, this is Luke Womack, Executive Director of the Go Fund. I'm so excited to invite you in to get a sneak peek of one of the most important parts of our selection process. As we're picking missionaries at the Go Fund, we have selection committee meetings, which is an occasion for us to invite in volunteers who are friends of the ministry to help us pick the missionaries that we're linking arms with. This is all based on Proverbs 15:22 that says, "Without counsel, plans fail, but with an abundance of counselors, they succeed." We, of course, want to succeed at the Go Fund in picking our missionary partners. With the help of our program associate, we coordinate multiple selection committee meetings every single year. Now, these selection committee meetings are not easy. We're asking these volunteers who are connected to the Go Fund in a variety of ways, as a donor, as a volunteer, someone who prays for the ministry. We're asking them to make the toughest decision, and that is, who should the Go Fund give money to? We're paying down student debt so that these aspiring missionaries can become actual missionaries. They're getting to the field because of our help. They've already made it through a big chunk of the process. Our program associate has helped each of them get there. But we're asking them if they see anything that maybe we didn't see. We recognize that this is not our decision. This is the Lord's decision. And so we bathe the entire selection committee process in prayer, because we want to make sure that we're collectively hearing from the Lord and asking Him who He might choose to be the next partners with the Go Fund. Let me introduce you to two selection committee veterans. Steve and Chris have served on multiple committees, and I'd love for you to hear a little bit more from them about what the selection committee process has looked like.
One of my favorite things about being a part of this committee is really the opportunity to hear all the unique stories of how God has uniquely gifted and called all these missionary candidates to be a part of His global purpose.
To be a part of decision-making that enables these goers to go and be a part of the mission is rewarding. It certainly lights a new fire and spark, fans the flame, so to speak. But all of us on the teams take it very seriously, the collaboration, the input. You learn things and you're challenged by ideas of others as you go.
Every time that I serve on a selection committee, I realize that I'm more and more bought in to the mission of the Go Fund. And the reason is because when you see the potential of the candidates that interview in front of us, and you realize that for many of them, the barrier is just their student debt. So when you hear their stories and realize that we have an opportunity to help them get to the field that much sooner, to start living out their purpose, I want to be a part of that. And I think that Go Fund helps them get there.
Just to play this small part in God's global purpose in sending these goers out and serving these agencies is just a very, very rewarding.
So you've seen what our selection committees look like, and now is the fun part. I'm about to give a call to a young gal named She's been conditionally approved by the selection committee, and I have the pleasure of being the one that gets to give her the call today. So why don't you jump in and take a listen, and we'll see how she reacts. I hope she picks up.
Hello?
Hi, this is Luke Womack, Executive Director with the Go Fund. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great, thanks. Hey, do you have a minute to chat?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to touch base with you. A couple things. For starters, thank you for being a part of our selection committee today. It was honestly a big honor to have you involved. The committee really appreciated, especially the confidence that you had in your conviction to go to the mission field and spend some time there. So thanks for your participation. It meant a lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, and the committee actually has also come to a conclusion, so I thought I would share that with you over the phone.
Okay.
So congratulations, you've been conditionally approved for student debt repayment.
Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure. How are you feeling right now?
I'm so excited. I can't even drop my smile. don't even have words. I'm just so thankful. Thank you. I don't even know what to say.
That'll work.
I feel relieved. I'm so excited.
Well, hey, it's our pleasure.
I feel like jumping.
You can jump.
Thank you.
We can't see you, but you can jump. Hey, listen, this is why we do what we do at the Go Fund. We want to equip people to do exactly what God has called and directed them to do, and that's to make disciples where they don't have access, where people don't have access to the gospel. And so you made it really clear, hey, that's what God has directed you to do. And it seemed to us that student debt was the only thing getting in the way. So why don't you just go celebrate over the weekend? We'll be in touch with you next week. We'll be in touch with you next week to talk about details. But God bless you, and we're excited to link arms with you.
Awesome. Thank you. God bless you too, and I look forward to it.
Hey, we can't wait. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. So that wasn't staged. That was the real deal. I literally just called her organically and wanted to share with her the good news. I hope that you could hear the excitement in her voice. Like, listen, this is not a small deal for someone like this. This is a young lady who probably for years had been thinking about how can I be obedient to God with the profound burden of student debt, even though I need this degree to get overseas. Like, how do I reconcile those things? So here's the deal. From steps 1 to 70 in our process, we've thought very strategically about how can we do this really well. And we work really hard at picking the right people. But at the end of the day, this is the one thing for many that's actually keeping them from getting to the field. So whatever role you play with the Go Fund, thank you. I hope that brought you into one of the most exciting parts of my day and of my job. And what we do at the Go Fund here is not just changing people's lives, which you saw, but bringing the gospel to people who have no access to it by unlocking young ladies like the one we just talked to for God's glory and for our joy. God bless you, and thanks for joining us today as we took a sneak peek into the selection committee process.